Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Nasty Addiction Garage. My name is Jeremy. This is our new Project-94 Toyota MR2. This is a 94, guys. This is something that I've always wanted. I've always wanted something newer in the MR2 world as far as like the same SW20 body style. 94, 95 is always something that I wanted, but I'm glad I ran into this one. And I want to give a big shout out to Andy from Rad Rides. He's the guy who sold this to me and holding on to it for me, basically, because I the minute he said he was planning on selling it, I kind of jumped all over and I really wanted it. But thank you, Andy. Check out Rad Rides, guys, on Facebook. Super cool page. Make sure you check it out. But back to this car. So it's a 94. Body is in rough shape. So we're gonna get more in detail with this build on this episode today. We're gonna go over a lot of things that need to be done, things that I plan to get done, and things that are gonna be first on the list as well, guys. So let's get into this car right now. All right, guys. First and foremost, let's check out this body. As you see, there's a lot of dents and dimples and chips and scratches, and look at all these. If I angle it in the light, you guys can see all these dimples. It looks like the car was caught in something like a hailstorm. You guys can kind of tell there's dimples kind of everywhere on this car, as you can see. Look at the quarter panel. It kind of sucks. It's going to be a lot of work. It's going to be costly work to get all that fixed and finished appropriately. But we're going to get it done. This is a car that I've always wanted. This car, guys, as of right now, is not going to be for sale. I think I'm going to keep this one. This is definitely one of these cars that you just don't sell. You know, this is one that you keep. If you run into one in the condition that you like, or you put it into the condition that you like, these 94, 95s are pretty sought after and worth some good money if everything is kept legit and looking nice, you know. So we're gonna keep this one. We're gonna hold on to it for a little bit and see what happens. I think I'm gonna keep it as a daily or like a weekend daily and just drive it around, have some fun. I am still gonna hook this engine bay up. that leads to me talking about this thing. So I don't know if you guys seen in the beginning, kind of like real quick intro after the intro. This car runs really rough, and I really don't know what's the issue with it, to be honest. I was looking over all the records that the car came with, which is pretty interesting because they got the transmission, some transmission parts rebuilt. The transmission shifts extremely smooth. We have, a really rough idle here. Like I don't know exactly what it could be, nor do I really care, to be honest with you. Like I'm gonna change this out, so it doesn't really matter. But this is the 95 5S FE that we are going to destroy. We're gonna take this out of there, and we're gonna actually put a 5th gen. I was kind of debating on actually putting a 2GR or a 5th gen, but I think I'm just gonna go 5th gen. I like the turbo sounds, I like the turbo stuff, so we're probably gonna go with that. I have the V6 already ready for my gray car with a whole bunch of stuff on the shelf, but we're gonna focus on this one on this episode and get some stuff cleaned up. We're gonna do another walk around really quickly on the other side, and we're gonna look at everything as far as the body goes. Then we're gonna get into this car and start cleaning it up, guys. So let's All right, guys. So now that we have the doors open, T-tops off, we can kind of get some light in this car and kind of see what this car is all gonna really need as far as this build goes. So I'm gonna plan on changing everything that needs to be changed to something newer. I ordered a whole bunch of parts already. You guys have to stay tuned for those, but let's get into this thing. So let's see this door handle or this door card or door thing. It's looking pretty good. It's doesn't look too bad. I mean, the condition of the door panel itself is looking good. Like there's no scratches, no cuts, no dents, no divots or anything like that. So this part was taken care of very well. I know Andy took really good care of the car. The owner previous to, I can say that he has. But we're looking at it now, so we're definitely going to get into this. Seats don't look bad. We'll get to the seats in a minute, but let's look at these seals. The seals don't look too horrible. I think what I am going to try is that like, I don't know if it's like gel or something that you put on top of the seals themselves. It's supposed to help them from leaking. I did order these new to help align the T-tops to make sure that they don't leak. But these seals are not that bad. They're not horrible. Let's look at the ones on the side of the door. Not bad at all. I don't see any rust under here either, which is great. This part is coming off just a little bit, but that's easy to put on. So far, so good. We got a couple dents on the rocker. We got a dent here, I believe. We got a little chip here, a little chip here. We got a little dent, I believe, on the door. Right down here. It looks like we might have a bubble of rust starting here. I did see a little bit of rust on the passenger side in this area, but we'll look at that shortly. Other than that, this bottom section looks pretty good. We are going to definitely change these guys out. I hate the way this looks. This chrome stuff is horrible. My OCD kicks in really hard when I see this stuff. So we're gonna make sure we take care of all this stuff, guys. So let's get back to this interior. So let's check this out. The seat looks pretty good. Not too worried about the interior cloth. It looks like it might start to like dehiss here, or nope, that's just like a stain of some kind. But looking so good. Let's see. We have the plastic paneling doesn't look bad. I do have to run a little like vacuum through here, which I'm gonna do. The previous owner, I guess previous times two, put something here, I guess, for his phone. I don't know if he drilled it or glued it or what he did to it, but that has to go. We have to get an ashtray. We have to replace all the stuff that we do have missing. I will be changing this radio out. This is a Sony, but I will be putting in a 2-DIN that most definitely will be worth the effort and putting it in. I'm gonna have Navi. I'm gonna have the whole works on there, so it's gonna be good. Our dash is not necessarily lifting, but separating a little bit. I think this is a little bit less than or a little bit more than what I thought it was, but I'm not too worried about it. This can get fixed. It's just a matter of removing the dash, which I hate with a passion. But we're gonna have to do it in this build. Let's see what else. Let's move on to the back end here. So let's see what this trunk looks like. This trunk looks okay. It's not too bad. We have to put this back, but I got all the clips and stuff for that. We have the normal jack that comes with it. We have some aluminum foil. We have this speaker cover, I believe, for the let's see, for the back here. Yep, there it goes. It looks like the previous owner removed the. Yep. He removed the box. So I'm looking for a box, guys. I'm looking for the stock box that belongs in here. If you guys have it or are willing to sell it, let me know. Oh, wow, we got a lot of junk back here. First 25 cents. The other car, I got, I think it was like $30 and change, which was pretty amazing. But we're going to start vacuuming this thing out, and let's get to it, guys. So let's go. All right, guys, it looks like we are done with the interior. So with Movie Magic, I did a 2-hour job in about 10 seconds. No, just kidding. It took some time, but we did clean out everything that we could. It looks really good. I can actually check out the carpet. This is an OEM carpet. Not too bad. It looks pretty good. But check out this carpet. This carpet is amazing, guys. Like, this thing is like extremely clean. Super, super clean on the interior. We got some scratches here, nothing too big. We have a little bit of lifting on the front portion of the dash, but I'm not too worried about that because we'll take care of that. Check out this side. This side came out pretty good as well. I tried to use some interior like a detail spray, and it came out pretty good, guys. If you guys see it, it's 10 times better than what it was. There was a whole bunch of grime and stuff in there, which there is still a little bit. I snapped that piece that previous owner ×2 had on there. I did remove it. Try to clean up some of the heating and cooling control unit. There is a radio here that I have not tried. I don't even know if it works. I really don't care if it does because we are going to DIN navigation. Everything else looks looks good. I'm gonna move on to the back here. Try to do the best back here. This still needs a little bit of help, but what I'm going to do is change out this liner to the material that looks like this, just because it's easier to clean. Because this is that weird, stupid material. We have here the glove or the CD box, which I have not looked into. Oh, we have a wheel lock tool. So we got a lot of cleaning to do in here. But that's to come. I'm not too worried about this, guys. But now we're gonna move on to the front end and see how that goes. I'm gonna try to vacuum everything inside there to make sure that I try to get up as much dirt and leaves and spider webs and all that crap that I can. And then we're going to move on to the trunk, and then we'll call it a day, guys. So let's go. Guys, now we're moving on to the front end. I had a little project going on before I started cleaning and decided to make a episode out of the cleaning. I kind of have a couple different detailing sprays that I like, and I was just checking which one I should stick to since this car is going to be black specifically for this car. I tried the Meguiar's Classic Gold Carnauba Plus Quick Wax or whatever. It didn't do a bad job. This is the way it looked. This is the way it is now. There's a difference. Then I used the Mother's California Gold Showtime Instant Detailer. And I think it's a little better than the Meguiar's, to be honest with you. Look at this. I feel like it has a little bit of a better shine to it. I don't know if you could tell. This is Mother's, this is Meguiar's, and this is the way it looked before. So I feel like in this angle you can tell that the Mother's is a little bit better, has a little bit better of a shine. But enough of this, guys. Let's get to the trunk to see how the trunk comes out. All right, guys. So I got a lot of garbage out of that frunk just because it looks like we have had a resident in there somewhere. We have some mouse poop hanging out. It looks super dirty in here. Like, this is super nasty. What I plan on doing is getting this painted as well, taking all this stuff out of here, removing everything that I can to allow me to get this cleaned up and painted up really nice, because I really need this to be as clean as possible. So you already know how I do things, and we're gonna do it right. So let's get to vacuuming this thing and getting it ready. So let's go. All right, guys, this definitely did not clean the way I thought it was gonna be, but there's a lot of like grime and nastiness in here, but I'm not worried too much about it. How dirty this car is, it's driving me nuts. It's triggering my OCD, and it's really driving me insane. But I'm not worried about it, just because we have a couple steps before we have to even start pulling things out of here and cleaning it up to get everything situated as far as prepping it for paint. So I'm not too worried about that. It looks okay for what it is. I just really wanted to use this episode to go through the car, because I have not had a chance to. Since I bought it, I literally put inside the garage. I bought a new battery for it just to turn it over, but I literally have not done anything with it. But I'm going to start now. This is our first episode on this build, so we're going to get in it. We're going to have some fun with it. We're going to take our time, do things right, and make sure it comes out good. But guys, we were able to at least get that mouse stuff out of here, like all the mouse poop and whatever else they decided to try to build in here. I did spend a lot of time when I was cleaning the interior, removing a whole bunch of wires and stuff like that. That looks like the previous owner had maybe like a subwoofer or something in there with some sounds. Did a very poor job, by the way, of wiring everything, but we're not going to get into that. As long as the wires in general are not messed up, as far as everything else goes, I think I am okay with the job that was done. I'm going to redo everything anyway. We're getting a whole new sound system. We're getting a whole new set of speakers. This time we're going to go Infinity. Infinity's my favorite speaker system, so that's what we're going to be using. But guys, let's close this up here and let's move on to the trunk. Let's go. Alright guys, so the trunk actually cleaned up a lot nicer than what I thought it was going to clean up. But check it out. Nice and clean. Let me see if I can turn on the light on the camera. There you go. Super clean. Looks good. Not too bad. This cleaned up actually a lot nicer than what I expected it to be, because it looked like crap. But the rug itself is nice and clean. We had a lot of like I don't know, like wood chips and like just dirt and a whole bunch of stuff like that. But it's nice and clean. It came with the original jack. It also came with the rear subwoofer, I guess, mesh or net or protector. It looks pretty cool. It's in good condition. So far, so good. Now what we're going to do, guys, is call it a day. So this car came out pretty good as far as cleaning up. The interior, I mean, this is my main concern most of the times when I buy a car is the interior. The interior has to be close to immaculate, or at least salvageable, without too much extensive work. So what we have here, some downs. We have the dash is a little bit lifted, and I don't know, I'm going to try to stabilize this so you can see it. It's literally a little lifted. Let me see if I can change the view. I can't do that, but I'll get a little closer. As you guys can see from this angle, it's lifted ever so slightly right here, and the other side for the same. But we'll see how this works out, because I really want to keep this dash. But if I don't, I'm gonna take it out. I'm probably gonna get it redone and then put it back in. And when I mean redone, I think I'm gonna get it re-vinyled or whatever that material is. I'm gonna get it redone completely. So then it's completely fresh. That, along with the doors, both will get a new makeup. So we're going to make sure that looks superb, along with everything else. The center console will get it as well, along with the CD box too. So I have a lot of plans for this car. So we are going to make it as clean as we possibly can, along with making it look like we do. Like, you know, I have a specific style that I like, and I'm going to make sure that we make it look like that, guys. So with that said and done, guys, this is our 94 Toyota MR2. So this is going to be really, really nice as far as a good project for the long term as well. Like I said, I am going to keep this car. This car is definitely going to stay with me. As I go through the car, the more and more I like it. Not that I didn't or had an issue with that in the beginning, because I love this car so far. But it's growing on me even more, guys. So this is episode number 1. All right, guys, that's going to conclude today's first episode on our 94 Toyota MR2 build. So, guys, like I said before, this car is going to stay with me, so you know I'm going to go hard on this thing. So, until next time, guys, I want to thank all my subscribers. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for staying with me. We have more MR2 content to come, guys. I mean, I have an unlimited amount of MR2 content to come. So if you like these MR2 builds, guys, please subscribe. If you guys know people that also like these MR2 builds, share my channel with them. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. It helps the algorithm of YouTube, so it'll help me out a lot, guys. Just make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and make sure you guys comment on these videos. I would greatly appreciate it. I try to answer back all the comments I possibly can. Guys, this is Project 94. That's the title. What we're going to title this is Project 94, guys. So let's go. Until next time, guys, let's get it in. Peace.